Uh, Hi everybody, Will here. I just finished recording my latest piece here, and I went to check it. Turns out I had the mute on the entire time, so I talked for like 6 minutes for nothing. Well, I enjoyed it, but no one else gets to. Anyway, hi everybody, Will here. I'm just gonna do it again, I guess. As I was gonna say, as I said before, but now as you don't even know. So the first time I'm saying it to you is I had a really good time Monday gig. Just was in iTunes. I wasn't watching. I was just watching. I didn't go up. Some very cool stuff going on, and it was very neat. Some weird stuff too that you won't believe, but I'll talk about it next time. Yeah, so I wanted to go on about we're talking with Daz about games. So we started with a basic, like one of the first world's oldest game, maybe. It's got a bunch of names. Like some call it X's and O's. Some call it knots and crosses, but I'm not sure what knots is got to do with it because it's just circles. And the crosses are like X's, not that. And some call it even more confusing, tic tac toe. Tic tac toe. There's no ticks, there's no tacks, there's definitely no toes. So it's a game where you're like playing on a hashtag, and you're putting your marks down either X or an O, and you alternate and you try to get three in a row. And you don't have to tie knots. There's no string or anything like that. But if you're not gonna, you're not. Hey, I think I know what it means now. A knot is like it means nothing. Like it's a different word for nothing, or there's not there. Like a zero. It's like a zero. Yeah, it's not an X. It's an O. It's now I get it. Now I get it. Okay. Anyways, I wasn't for that. But anyway, it's a weird game because the only winning move is to play with somebody who don't know how to play. Because if you know how to play, you always know how to stop the game from being a win or like a tie. It always turns into a tie. So it's funny that way. If you want to play with a kid, then maybe you could win once in a while. Or let them win, and then they feel good until they find out that you're letting them win, and then they don't feel good. Anyway, it's up to you. It's up to you. It's not like the world's in the balance or anything. Anyway, but then we're going to this next game called checkers. You play it on a checkered board, like a checkered board, but you play with little guys, different colors, so it's like a 1v1 kind of game. And you place them on a board, and they move. It's like a bunch of squares with different colors that match your guys, and you move them back and forth on angles, not straight or this way. And you jump over guys, and like you're dropping a rock on them, and then that guy gets taken off the board. And once you get rid of all the other guys, you're done. You win. Not just done, you win. And the other guy's trying to do the same thing. There's a bunch of other rules, but what's cool is all the guys are the same unless one of these guys gets all the way into the other guy's side, and then he rescues a guy, puts him on his back, and they call him the king or a king. And now he's running around with a guy on his back, and now he feels more powerful because he rescued somebody, and he can go back and forth and go wherever he wants and jump over a bunch of guys, and his buddy on his back is like just kicking butt everywhere. So that's cool. And see, that's what I think the game designers were thinking when they thought of like a king or a queen or a mighty monarch. That was a guy who would carry you. But nowadays you got these leaders who think we're supposed to carry them, and while we's carrying them, they're still kicking us instead of kicking the bad guys or the other guys, or not even kicking at all, just helping out. But I think they should be carrying us. Anyway, it's interesting. Like that was a secret kind of heart of the game. I just wish they'd have written it down so that we wouldn't have forgotten it and had to just keep figuring it ourselves. So that's kind of cool, though. But so yeah, that's called checkers. You could probably find that at any place you want to find it. So we were working on this fun thing, our new project, just setting up the battlefield for the big fight. It's a big fight with little guys. It's kind of cool. So Dez has picked these hordes of this alien green horde, like the hordes of them. They're real tough, but they got like guns and stuff and blasters and all kinds of fun stuff. And then the guys I'm picking, they used to be part of this empire, like a big empire, this imperial war machine that was like taking over the planets and stuff. Like it's a space game, but you play it on a board. You don't play it in space. And my guys are like these renegade from this thing, and they're like got superpower armor and lots of guns and stuff. But so they're a part of that, and they're not exactly aliens or anything like that, but they're kind of messed up. They got like mind, something happened to their heads and stuff, and their bodies, and they got. But it's cool. Like they're just small. He doesn't make it doesn't look too gross, but it's fun. I kind of feel bad for Des because I got a lot of experience in this kind of fighting, and he just knows about basketball and fencing, and I wonder if any of that's kind of going to be applicable. Which we need to find out, And then you roll dice and stuff to like the fog of war. So you're thinking almost what's going to happen. You tell your guys, go do this. And then sometimes that happens. And sometimes, you make contact with the enemy and things change up. That's going to be exciting and fun. Wendy has shown some interest in it too, but right now she's just more concerned about her teachers and the strike. And we're gonna have to head out soon and bring some cookies to the picket lines, just to like let them feel like, or let them know that we're thinking about them in a way that we can do something about while we wait to get that all resolved up. Anyway, next time I'll talk about the amazing set that like the whole night was really cool. You're not gonna believe the stories when I tell them to you. But why would I lie about something stupid as that? Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna make a little symbol, whichever way it goes. I'm not sure if you see it, and I don't know how to do an S. But it'd be great if you could, if you know what I mean. So anyway, it's been a blast, and I will see you guys next time, or you'll see me next time, and I'll just talk to whatever, and I'll make sure my mic is working and not muted. Yeah, so again, my catchphrase. Nobody calls me Iggy, but my friends do call me Will, and I will be back. That's a good one. I'll tell you where that came from last time. It wasn't just from me thinking of it. Okay, bye-bye.